Have you ever lost something you loved so much that a part of you just went numb? For one family, that something was their cat, a little shadow with green eyes and the softest purr. One day she just vanished. The days that followed were a blur of frantic searching. They called her name until their voices were hoarse, stapled posters to every telephone pole, and spoke to every neighbor, their hearts heavy with a growing dread. The first few weeks were the hardest. Every rustle of leaves, every distant meow, sent a jolt of false hope through them. They'd rush to the window, only to find nothing. Weeks turned into months. The posters, once crisp and urgent, began to fade and tear under the sun and rain. Friends and neighbors stopped asking, their gentle inquiries replaced by looks of sympathy. Hope, like the posters, began to fade away. It felt like accepting a painful, gaping hole in their lives. But even as the seasons changed, a small, stubborn ritual remained. Every single day they placed a small bowl of fresh food and water by the front door. Just in case, they'd say, the words barely a whisper. It was a tiny beacon in the darkness, a quiet testament to a love that refused to be extinguished completely. It became a habit, a silent prayer. A whole year passed. Life, as it does, moved on. The initial raw grief had softened into a dull, persistent ache. The house was quieter. The favorite armchair where she used to curl up remained empty. It was just another cold evening, the kind that makes you want to pull a blanket up to your chin and forget the world outside. The family was settled in, the day winding down. Then, a sound. It was so faint they almost missed it, a soft, hesitant scratch at the front door. They looked at each other, confused. It couldn't be, could it? With hearts pounding in their chests, they slowly opened the door. And there she was, a thin, trembling shape against the dark night. She was skinnier, her fur was matted, but those were the same unmistakable green eyes. She looked up, and out came the same tiny, familiar meow they had longed to hear for so long. For a moment, everyone just stood there, frozen, unable to believe what they were seeing. Then, as if she had only been gone for an hour, she walked right inside. She didn't hesitate. She padded straight through the living room, past their stunned faces, and with a graceful leap, curled up in her old armchair. She tucked her nose under her tail and started to purr, a deep, rumbling sound that filled the silence. And just like that, in an instant, the house wasn't just a house anymore. It was a home again, alive and whole. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.